afternoon. Well, actually, it's still morning. Good morning, everybody. I am Lynn Fugit, and I am lucky enough to be the Chief Executive Officer of the Girl Scouts of Southern Appalachians. And I want to welcome you to our virtual Trefoil Society Luncheon. I will say I hope that this is the only one of these we ever have to do. I don't know about you, but I'm really missing getting to all be together and do some hugs and some hello taps and all the kind of stuff that's one of my favorite parts of the Trefoil Luncheon. I'm not sure which is more intimidating, to be with all of you in a big room where I can see your faces, or to be in this virtual screen and I have no idea what you're thinking. So, but thank you for being with us today. It is so nice to be able to actually have our Trefoil Society Luncheon and recognize this year's honoree, Betsey Creekmore. The one thing that we miss by not being together is actually getting to congratulate Betsey and talk to her in person. So just know that at the end of the luncheon today, we are going to open up the mics and leave the Zoom meeting going for a little while so y'all can chat and visit afterwards, do some virtual waves to one another, schedule chats with folks, and actually get to say congratulations to Betsey. I'd also like to thank our sponsors of today's events. I think you saw them on the screen, but let me read them out for you again. Little Brownie Bakers, Stowers Machinery and Liz and Wes Stowers, Smart Bank, the Trust Company, the UPS store at Hardin Valley, and the East Tennessee Foundation for their support of Girl Scouts and this event. Now, if we're going to have a chance to all say the Girl Scout law and promise, you can stay muted, and I will lead us in the promise and law. And for those of you that may not remember it from way back, it will be on the screen so we can all say it together. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. As you will see here today, Girl Scouts helps unlock the potential and helps girls unlock their potential and unleash it into our community and the world. I hope you leave here today with a better understanding of how Girl Scouts builds a Girl Scout and creates the leaders of tomorrow. Please watch this video that will tell you a little bit about that very thing.
Whether you are a fashion designer, whether you are an advocate for the outdoors, whether you are a high adventure girl, you belong in Girl Scouts.
You get lifelong lessons, friendships, and you get amazing opportunities.
I've been able to travel to so many places through Girl Scouts, such as China and working in the conservation center with pandas.
One summer I went whitewater rafting with Girl Scouts. On the trip I met so many amazing girls that I still continue to keep up with today.
I met incredible professionals who were in the fields that I wanted to go into.
Girl Scouts has just been so incredible in showing me that I have a voice and giving me all these opportunities to speak that.
Young women are so powerful, and through Girl Scouts we're able to recognize that. And when we own the amount of power and impact and influence we have over the world, there's literally nothing that we can't do.
If you keep sticking with Girl Scouts, there are so many opportunities to channel your passions into action, to explore activities, interests, hobbies that you might not have even thought were relevant to you at all.
Hello. My name is Tamara Boyer, and I serve as chairman of the board of Girl Scouts of the Southern Appalachians. The Girl Scout leadership experiences focus on 4 pillars: STEM, education, the outdoors, life skills, and entrepreneurship. If there's one thing I've learned during my years on the board, it's that with the right encouragement, guidance, training, and confidence, Girl Scouts grow into women who lead by example and go on to do great things. Girl Scouts collectively spend tens of millions of hours improving their communities. Each year, we seek to honor women of distinction in our community who are either Girl Scout alumna or identified with what it means to be a woman of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. I'd like to introduce today's honoree, who without a doubt has worked her entire career making a difference in this community. While Betsey is quite humble and will make her remarks short, I, on the other hand, get to tell you all about her amazing accomplishments. Today's honoree is Betsey Creekmore. Betsey is a native Knoxvillian and was a Girl Scout brownie and briefly a junior. She eventually became a Mariner Girl Scout. As Mariners, girls developed skills in swimming, safety and rescue, boating, weather, and navigation. Her troop had their own boats and they sailed almost every weekend. But to Betsey, Girl Scouts wasn't just about having fun. She says, and I quote, "I think for all the other things that Girl Scouts do, for the skills it teaches, all the opportunities it gives to learn about things, the most important thing they do is train people to be leaders." After graduation from college, Betsey taught at Springside School in Philadelphia, the Garrison Forest School in Baltimore, and Old Dominion University in Norfolk, before joining the administration of the University of Tennessee at Knoxville in 1972. She was the first female member of the Central Administration at UT. She retired from UT in 2012 and was named Associate Vice Chancellor Emerita. Betsey has served on the boards of trustees of Old Dominion University and Tusculum College. As president of the Knoxville Convention and Visitors Bureau, president of the Dogwood Arts Festival, and president of Blunt Mansion. She served on the Knoxville Greenways Commission, the Knox County 2 Century Steering Committee, Historic Tennessee Theater Board, Helen Ross McNabb Center, and the Knoxville College President's Roundtable, to name only a few. It's this mindset of always helping others that inspires Betsey. She says, "I honestly believe that one makes the world a better place by making one small spot in the world a better place." She feels it's important to offer others the opportunities whenever possible. "I can't save this world," she says, "but I can help this person or do this small task. In total, it helps make the world a better place." It is my honor to welcome and to celebrate Betsey Creekmore today. Please join me in honoring her.
There it is. Technology gets to me. Thank you very much, Tamara. You're much too generous. But I am truly honored and truly humbled to be the 2020 Trefoil honoree. I represent more than 6 million women who have experienced and benefited from and treasured their Girl Scout experiences. Now, in my case, our Mariner troop, the first thing we had to do was to restore a pre-World War II wooden sailboat with oakum. This is a really a tedious task, and it took us about 10 months, but we were pleasantly surprised when we put the boat in the water and it proved to be watertight. And from there, it was all downhill. We learned to sail. We learned to navigate. We learned conservation. We learned water safety and became water safety instructors. We learned to water ski. And we learned to appreciate the natural beauty of our lakes and rivers. More importantly, however, we made lifelong friends. We learned to work together. We learned to respect each other's opinions, and we learned to have opinions and to be able to express them as appropriate. We also learned to help others and to enjoy the kinds of diversity that Girl Scouts provide. Now today, Girl Scouts teach different things. Things like coding and robotics. And there may come a time when we have enough coders and enough rocket scientists. But there will never be a time when we have enough good leaders. And that's why the Girl Scouts must continue to be an integral part of the fabric of our community, and it is also why they are deserving of our support. Thank you for this honor. I am, as I said, humbled, but thank you very much, and thank you to the Girl Scouts.
Betsey, thank you so much. You are an inspiration for all of us. I'm glad you paid attention when you were younger and learned all those leadership skills, because those of us that have known you and gotten to work with you over the years know what a leader you are and how best to emulate those attributes that you are there. Help me thank Betsey again. A virtual applause. My name is Jenny Morrow, and I proudly and excitedly serve on the board of the Girl Scout Council of the Southern Appalachians. I'm here today because I truly believe in the mission of the Girl Scouts. Like Betsey, a long time ago, I was a Girl Scout in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I loved our troop meetings. I really loved getting badges. I learned a lot by being a camper at Camp Cherry Austin, and I have never forgotten those experiences, what they taught me, and the people that I learned them with. Today, more than ever, girls need the leadership experience provided by the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts take the lead in a range of activities. Through vigorous, interactive programs, they learn more about themselves, their peers, and the world around them. Girl Scouts was founded 107 years ago, and they bring a wealth of knowledge to programs that promote the women and provide cornerstone experiences for the girls that do last a lifetime. Put simply, Girl Scouts works. It's the best experience for girls in the world because it's girl-led. Earlier, you learned how the Girl Scout experience has benefited Betsey throughout her life. Part of that experience is the cookie program. Now, we all love the cookies, and we love the cookie program. We love our cookie program because not only is it the largest girl-run entrepreneurship program in the world, let me repeat that. It's the largest girl-run entrepreneurship program in the world. And it teaches girls money management skills, basic business ethics, and confidence. The cookie program funds experiences for Girl Scouts, but it doesn't do it all. It takes about $500 per girl to provide the Girl Scout experience, and yet the cookie program net proceeds only provides about $300 of that cost. The remaining $200 comes from the generosity of donors like you and me to enrich the programming and fund the camps. Well, needless to say, 2020 has been a crazy year. And due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were forced to suspend the cookie program for safety reasons. In order not to burden the girls, we took back all boxes of unsold cookies. So this year, your generosity is more critical than ever. We literally will not be able to deliver the same amount of quality programming without you. Please join me in making a gift today. No gift is too small or too large when it comes to empowering girls. Please text to give, donate online, or you can still mail us a good old check. The instructions are on the screen and are being posted in the chat. Thank you all so much for supporting our mission and for supporting the Girl Scouts in this community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jenny. And thank you again, Betsy. You are truly a role model for all of us. And your leadership, I've known about it the whole time I've lived in Knoxville, and that's been, about 30 years now. I can't believe that, but heard about you when I was a student at the University of Tennessee many years ago, and you really have blazed a trail. That's what all of us on this call today are doing as well. We are blazing a trail of leadership for the girls behind us. What I like to say about Girl Scouts, we're trying to replace ourselves. There has to be a next generation of leaders. And the thing that I am so passionate about Girl Scouts is because we are the place that teaches girls not only entrepreneurship, outdoors, STEM, but we teach civics and civic engagement and community service. And we teach girls that compromise is not a dirty word. You negotiate, you come to a solution with your girls and your troop about the things you want to do and how you spend your money. It's the beginning of collaborative leadership that we teach in Girl Scouts. And we need that more today than ever before. So, in closing, I will say that we often talk about the Gold Award Girl Scouts as the culmination of your Girl Scout experience, the highest award a girl can earn in Girl Scout. But the culmination of our Girl Scout program is Betsey Creekmore. She has spent her entire life putting to use what she learned when she started as a Brownie with us. So thank you very much, Betsey, for all that you've done and that you've continued to be a woman who leads with courage, confidence, and character that makes the world a better place. You are a role model for us, and we hope to be the same for the girls that come behind us. So thank you very much for all of you who could join us today. I can't wait to get my face off this screen and put this on gallery view so I can see everybody that's here and we can open up the mics and talk to Betsey and each other. And thank y'all so much for coming. I promise you, I can't tell you how excited I will be next year to see you in person. Thank y'all.